Morning, it's Sunday morning, 1st of August, and we're just on the way down to the allotment. It's only about 2 miles away from where we live. We just need to make sure that the greenhouse is open, see if it needs watering. It shouldn't do because I watered it 2 days ago. We don't have to water in the greenhouse every day, not with the no-dig method. The tomatoes and everything are doing really well, especially from the video that we showed you yesterday. But Jeanette wants to do a little bit on her plot this morning. So what is it you're thinking of doing on yours, Jeanette?
I've got a variety of things to be done, but mainly there's a tree stump, an crab apple tree that we took out about a week ago. We've left about 3 or 4 inches of stump left, and at the base of it there's gravel all over it, so
I'm going to do just level that over.
I'm going to level it over and take it all, distribute it over the soil that's remaining without the cardboard on. Mainly for drainage, really, if anything. So yeah, I've got things to do.
So we'll just show you a little bit of the journey that's on the way. We're only in Yarnfield in Stone. Well, we're coming into Stone now. So be there in literally a couple of minutes. We thought a little bit of the journey on the way, just break the video up a little bit. Just make a bit of a change, really.
The sun's out anyhow. I think we've had a fair amount of rain last night.
Yeah.
Although looking here, it doesn't look as though we've had any, but the ground's wet at Yarnfield, so even if it stays like this today, it won't be so bad, will it?
Yeah. We've got plenty of work to do and sorting out different things at home, so we're going to spend the day. After we've finished at the allotment, we spend the day at home doing little bits. I want to sow some more seeds. We're in the wining phase of the moon phase at the moment, so I want to sow some root crops. So I'm going to be sowing some onions from seed and some more radish to go in, and that'll see us through the winter period and into the spring with the onions. So we're here now. We'll just find somewhere just to park up. Here we are. Okay, car always bleeps when we park up. So we'll just pause it there and then we'll carry on when we get to the allotment. So we're just coming up to the plot on the allotment now. I've named my plot, by the way, and we called it, I don't know if you can see that, Thistle Dome. So that spelt out is This'll Do Me. About 29 years ago, when we first moved into our house, my uncle came over for a visit and he said we should name the house Thistle Dome. And when he told me what it was, we never did name the house with it, but as soon as we got the allotment, I named the allotment instead. So just come and have a look inside the greenhouse, see if it needs watering. Might not do, actually. Some nice tomatoes on here. Yeah. Before Jeanette sees me. Oh, that's lovely. Have some more. Oh, they're all ripening up lovely. 12 pounds of tomatoes in 3 weeks. Lovely. Can't wait for the black Russian ones.
No.
So we're just going to harvest a Desiree potato for our Sunday roast today. So these are quite nice. These are main crop. Decent sized ones actually. This is just a typical Sunday morning where we come down and just pick what we need for the Sunday dinner, and then spend half an hour to an hour. Always have a cup of coffee. I've already made one, it's on the side there. That's it. There's no more in there, that's fine. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, there's one. I've just dug 2 plants up, that's, well not dug, I've just pulled 2 plants up, that's all. So that's what we've had off, 2 plants. We'll get those weighed off and get it recorded. And
What are them things down there? You said they come on the potato plants after...
these?
Yeah.
These, after they've flowered, this is what they make. So
you discard
you
them,
just
do you?
discard them, yeah.
Throw them away?
Get rid of them, yeah.
So even if you left them in the ground, they wouldn't...
I think they would come back.
Would they?
Yeah. They'd come back again, get a few weeds out while we're at it. Listen, actually these weeds are coming from underneath the path.
That's what I said, we're going to dig the path
We're going
up,
to take
aren't
the
we?
path up though, aren't we? And we're going to use the path to go around the outside of the polytunnel, which is going to go there. We'll show you in a few minutes. And then we're going to turf that, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we'll just keep that mowed up. Right, I'm going to pause it there just so as we can have a cup of coffee, and we'll resume from there. So this is a typical Sunday morning on the allotment, and with Jeanette's new plot, which is next door to my plot. We forked it all over, as we said in the video yesterday. Cardboard has all gone down to suppress the weeds. We put weights on the top so the wind doesn't blow it around, and then we took a crabapple tree out from down the bottom end where Jeanette's just digging around at the moment. But eventually that's going to all be slabbed, so I've got to take the stump out the best I can from there and put slabs down and then put a shed up. Even though we've got a shed just there, she's insisting on having everything of her own, so she wants her own trowels, her own...
Oh yes.
But I don't know what she's holding there. I'm not used to using a spade, being a no digger. Are you going to be a no digger, Jeanette? Or?
I will be, yeah, but I'm just going to get to my eyes watering up earlier. I've got soil in it, but hey ho. Yeah, it's just the initial groundwork really. That's,
yeah.
You know, once I've dug it over and got a few of the weeds out, I'd be quite happy to put cardboard on it or whatever. But you said the shed's going here anyhow, so
yeah.
You've got to get rid of the stumpy thing.
Yeah. What is your plan for this plot then, Jeanette? What's the layout going to be?
Well, it's like everything, you just do it as it comes along, but I've got a bit of an idea that I'm going to put the fruit trees at the very back there.
Let's go down and have a look.
So I'll have probably pear, well I've got a pear tree in, but it's got a rust spot on it. So eventually once it's stopped fruiting, I'm going to have to pull that out, because I believe that it can affect all the other trees.
We spoke to a tree surgeon the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, and he said that it's going to be, it will affect all the other trees that you've got.
Once it's got that spot on like that here, it's already into the actual stems, and there's no cure for it, but it's got some nice fruits on.
Some nice fruit actually.
So what we're going to do is just wait for the fruits to finish, and then we'll pick them.
But yeah, I thought I'd have fruit trees, whichever order, I don't know yet, but I want a cherry, a Bramley apple tree, a normal eating tree.
Sort of like a Cox's pippin or
yeah,
something like that. Brayburn,
depends on
they're
what's
nice.
available at the time, really. But,
yeah.
But yeah, so, and then in between it, I'll probably grass it and then put some flowers underneath.
Yeah, because yours is just going to be fruit and flowers, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you've got some beds here.
Yeah, I've got to paint them up.
They've got to be painted up. But we'll record how we do this, because with no dig, it's so easy. If you're going to put a bed here, for example, all you put is one of these beds there, fill it with compost, and then you can plant straight into it.
Yeah.
But we'll demonstrate that as we go along. But you've got some nice gooseberry bushes here and red currants.
When they finished, bearing fruit. I'm going to cut it all down because there's a load of weeds in between, and weeds and me don't go together. So I'll
Tell me
move them
about
all
it.
out, pull them all out, save as much of the root as obviously as I possibly can, and then replant them somewhere else within the plot. Whether they grow, I don't know. It's just chance of.
They will. They will.
They should do, because we've got some on yours to be
'Cause
moved over.
When I took over my plot last year, the fruit in the far side there was all the way around the outside, and I trimmed them all down because that plot was got like 3 feet high in weeds, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right from the gate all the way up, and I just pruned everything down and transplanted it into the top end there, because eventually we knew that Jeanette would be having a plot of her own, but we didn't expect it to be right next door though, did we?
I wasn't expecting it anywhere in the plot. You know,
But
the
they've
plot
taken
size.
well being pruned down, but they do need to be pruned down every year anyway.
But yeah, I think they're pretty hardy anyhow, aren't they, goose gods? And,
Yeah.
well, gooseberry bushes, I call them goose gods, but I think they're pretty hardy anyhow. So yeah, I've got to imagine that I'm going to take all them out, so it'll give me a bit more space. And then just about here, where Neil's standing now, I'll probably have a fence, like a 4 foot, well, 2 or 3 foot fence, picket fence, and then along that, I'm going to have in front of it, I'm going to have roses, I think, 2 or 3 coloured roses.
Oh right, yeah.
And then, depending on how much coverage that gives me, I might put something on the back of that as well, like jasmine or something just to block it, so we get plenty of colour, and that's what I want, colour and
Fragrance.
fragrance really.
And plenty of fruit for us for the winter.
Yeah, so I can make some pies and crumbles and stuff like Neil likes.
Oh, I love them.
So, but yeah, going forward, I don't know what else. So I'll have an archway here, I think, and have a clematis, I think, growing up,
Yeah.
or 2.
Yeah.
So I'll just give it a bit of a backdrop for everything else then. But then I've got to put my beds in.
And your polytunnel's going in that corner
Yeah,
there.
the polytunnel's going there.
That's 11 foot long by 6 foot wide. We've already got it, we've just got to put it up.
So, and then the shed's going to go there, hopefully. So anything in between this space here is just a bonus, really. I just
Yeah.
don't know. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be cut flowers and stuff.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, you'll see a progression going along. So.
But in March this year, you took on a small plot, didn't you? Just at the top end.
Yeah, just over the top. And
We've already showed it on the video
cleared
before.
it completely, and we've just put some 3 beds of flowers in there, which are quite nice actually. They've come out really well, but I fed them probably a bit early on with Miracle Grow. I shouldn't say that, but that's what I used, and they've seemed to have bolted.
We'll go and have a look at that in a minute.
So nice, but they've just seemed, the ageratum seems to have bolted, whereas I wanted like low lying.
Yeah.
But it's bolted, and I've put like, well, you'll see anyhow, but I'll explain when I get over there. But yeah, it's all right. It's okay. That's nature at its best, I suppose. But,
What we'll do then, we'll go over there and we'll have a look, and
yeah,
you can
the
say.
ovens might open.
Yeah. So we're down on the top flower beds now, right alongside the A34. So you'll hear the traffic, but we can't do anything about that. But if you want to go through what you've done then, Jeanette.
Yeah, say obviously you can see marigolds, and there's some daisies here, and they come out in the daytime. They close up at night and they come out in the day, which they are. They're really delicate and beautiful. But because we're under a tree here, or trees, it's given it a partial shade. So they're all facing this one way, whereas they should be upright and standing. But hey ho,
There's a nice show of salvias though, isn't there?
oh yeah, I say salvias. First time I've grown salvias. The silver, I don't know what to call it. Probably be able to tell me what to call it, but you're supposed to compliment the salvias, but they were late coming on this time. So I'll put them in as last resort.
There's a hydrangea bush gone in there. This is just a temporary compost bin.
This is doing all right. It's holding its own.
That's off cutting of one from home, isn't it?
Yeah, my dad give me a cutting. I just planted it in. It's come up, so I thought, well, in for a penny, in for a pound. It's doing all right.
We can't hear you properly, Jeanette. We can't hear you properly there with the traffic. So
yeah, that's the only downside to having it.
Yeah.
But again, I've just complimented complemented the same, you know, with the Livingstone daisy. I've got asters on the outside. I've had sweet peas, which they've been an absolute beautiful show at the back, but now they're seeding. They've got little pots on them, so they'll have to come out at some point. But yeah,
The Allison's gone now, hasn't it?
yeah, it's going over now. I say it's beautiful. You can see it. You just take God's dead Edam, because with marigold I find that if you take dead Edam, so they always just keep coming back. But this was in fact the Staffordshire North.
We've got a rogue, because all of those marigolds should have been just yellow.
Yeah, there's a rogue one.
But there's a rogue in that.
But the more you deadhead, the more they'll keep coming back. The marigolds are quite resilient to that. Quite good. I like marigolds for that. So the asters are picking up a bit now. And these Sweet Williams, probably a bit late putting them in,
but they'll come back next year.
Yeah, say some of the guys on the plots, their Sweet Williams have already come up. But, and behind here I've got some Hollyhocks, which are perennial, so they'll keep coming back every year. I've got some
Can't hear you when you need to keep your face to me.
that are annual, so we'll have to take these out at some point. The agerator, as I say, I've complimented it in both parts, but I wanted to get a sweeping scene of water coming through the tub, but the ageratum seems to have just bolted for some reason, but that's nature at its best. You can't plan these things. So.
Yeah. Right, we'll go back and carry on.
And that's it, virtually. I say we've tied it all up. It does need to be mown now. Yeah, it's quite good. Yeah, I'm going to bring some stakes down and stake up the what the name of the plants now?
Nick, I can't remember the names of them. Never mind.
It'll come to me anyhow. But yeah, I'm going to go and get some stakes now. Not literally stakes, but stick stakes, and stick in the ground, so bring them back up again. Yeah, everything looks good. The ageration's gone a bit AWOL, but it's not as flat as I'd like it, but that's nature, it's running, so it is what it is. So we'll go back to the plot now.
Yep.
And we'll continue later.
Yep, okay.
Go.
Okay, can you remember what the plant's name was up there?
Yeah, Hollyhocks.
Hollyhocks, right, okay.
One's perennial, one's annual. I think the one round barrel's perennial. I might have got that wrong, but either way,
yeah,
flowering anyhow, so.
Yeah, okay. So I think we'll leave it there for now. The clouds are coming over. I think we'll go home and get some dinner. I think the ovens are going to open up. So if you like what you've seen, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and press the notification button for the next time we put the video out, which won't be very long. Till next time, bye.